What if you could tap into the equity in your investment property without showing W-2s, without showing tax returns or a ton of bank statements? I know it sounds crazy, but that's exactly what a DSCR HELOC or HELOAN could do for you. In today's video, I'm breaking down the exact process that real estate investors can follow in order to use the property's ability to generate an income, not their own income, to pull out some of that equity. Now, whether you're scaling your portfolio or you just want fast capital, this strategy could be a game changer. All right, so first, what is a DSCR HELOC or HELOAN? Well, DSCR stands for Debt Service Coverage Ratio. Instead of using your personal finances, lenders look at whether your rental property can generate enough income to cover the monthly mortgage payments. Now, this is huge for self-employed investors or anyone else who may not look like they generate a lot of income on paper, but they have great cash flowing properties. Now, the difference between a HELOC and a HELOAN is a HELOC works like a credit card attached to your property's equity, whereas a HELOAN is a lump sum payment that functions just like a normal mortgage with a fixed payment plan. All right, so how do you qualify? Here's what lenders typically look for. So the property is going to be a rental or an investment property, number one. You're also going to need to have strong equity, number two, and generally that's going to be anywhere between 70 and 75% of that property's value. In very rare cases, lenders might allow up to 80% of the value. And a third, your DSCR ratio is going to need to be 1.0 or greater. All this means is your rental income is going to meet or exceed the total of the first mortgage and the potential second mortgage. So there's no need for personal income in many of these cases. No W-2s, no tax returns. Now, a couple other things you might need are a lease agreement. You could need a rent roll, and they also could request a profit and loss statement for that property or for your business. And you're gonna need a decent credit score. Hey, thanks so much for sticking around. If you like this content, please drop a like below and continue to enjoy the video. All right, so the step-by-step process involves number one, confirming the property's eligibility. So not only does your property type matter, whether that's a single family home, a townhouse or condo, or perhaps a larger property outside of major metropolitan areas that has a lot of acreage, you need to make sure that those property types would be a good fit. You also have to make sure the property has enough equity compared to the value. And obviously you need to make sure it has solid cash flow. And then you're going to choose your loan type. So whether that's a HELOC or a HELOAN, this is going to be dependent on your investment goals and your financial strategy at that time. So if you went with a HELOC, that might be helpful for that property's repairs or maintenance that you might need help with and you might need extra capital for. But with a HELOAN, I've seen a lot of situations where investors will take out a HELOAN on an investment property so they can go out and buy another investment property to maximize cash flow even further. Overall, if you want flexible access to funds, go HELOC. Now, if you want a lump sum for either a big project or for that next property acquisition, go HELOAN. Then you're gonna go find the right lender. Now, not every lender has these commercial or non-qualified mortgage loans. So you wanna make sure that the lender you're talking to and the mortgage advisor you're dealing with has access to these loan products before you get started. Once you find that lender, you're gonna submit some documentation. Now, that documentation might include your LLC documents if you hold that property in an LLC, and that might include articles of incorporation, an EIN letter, an operating agreement, and perhaps a letter of good standing from the state where you formed your LLC. You'll likely need a couple of months of bank statements. And additionally, you're going to need to get an appraisal. And that appraisal is also going to have an additional addendum that reflects market rent so that the lender can determine whether or not that cash flow is definitely going to cover that first mortgage and that potential second mortgage. You're also going to need your rental documents, your lease and your rent roll, potentially also a profit and loss. And of course, you'll have title work as well. While it seems like there's a handful of documents here, this is still fairly minimal compared to normal conventional type loans. Then lastly, once everything is completed, you're gonna close and then you're gonna get access to those funds. In some cases, you can pull some of those funds from that HELOC within a day or two of closing. And then for the HELOAN, you're gonna get that lump sum at closing, either in the form of a wire, or they can definitely write you a check. Now, here's why this is a powerful strategy for investors. This property does not rely on your personal finances or your income. It relies solely on the property's ability to generate cash flow. This is a solid strategy for anyone that's fix and flipping or anyone that's looking for really low entry fee rental property acquisitions. This is definitely used for renovations frequently, and also you can use these funds to pay off higher interest debt. Plus, you stay nimble and liquid as an investor without jumping through the bank hoops. Now, if you're a serious investor, whether you're a first timer or whether you're building your portfolio and you're looking to unlock some of this equity and bring in some cash for renovations, for repairs, to acquire another property, or perhaps to pay off some higher interest debt, a DSCR HELOC or a HELOan might be a good option. Definitely check with your mortgage advisor for more details. Please hit that like button if you found this video helpful, and if you want to hear more about investment strategies and home buying tips, you can also subscribe. And if you have any questions on this content, please drop a comment below. I would love to interact with you. I answer every question personally. And if I can help you walk through numbers, please reach out to me below. I would love to have a conversation with you, even if I'm not the best fit. I just want you to win. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.